Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, AirsoftAL, the Commons Airsofter, who apparently hasn't reviewed actual anything related to Airsoft in a very, very long while. I wish to apologize for that. The reason for that is because YouTube. Yeah, YouTube was kind of testing the water, seeing what we could do with that, try and make it a little better for us. But yeah, just one of those things. Either way, though, sponsored review time, ladies and gentlemen, and today's review is actually Marmot. Yeah, Marmot again. The last Marmot product I actually reviewed from them was, of course, the flashlight that actually was good and wasn't that bad. So my expectations were about mild. I was not going to set my expectations high for this one. It was more or less mild. But when I saw the price tag for this thing, which was about almost $46, because it was $45.99, I was a little curious, because the last red dot I got was a Fianchi micro red dot. And yes, it is a micro red dot this time. And I wasn't exactly proud of that one. That one, the zero didn't hold. It was all over the place. I didn't know if it was damaged on packaging. But this one, well, let's just get into it, shall we? So getting to the box itself, the box is plain. It's plain Jane. It's just, yeah, it's... All it says on the sticker is literally Marmot Red Dot Sight, 11 brightness, made in China, new. Okay. Opening up the box itself, which is a standard style cardboard box, you of course get this nice little bit of foam on top of it, which is actually nice. You get nice little compartmentalized stuff, cleaning, batteries, all the adjustment tools, what have you, basically everything you need to know about it. Which, speaking of the red dot itself, which should actually get to the red dot, shall we? The red dot is actually quite nice. It's built good quality. It's not like cheap metal. It's actually good. Even the rubber on this is really nice. Like, it's actually really good high quality rubber for lens caps. And you can actually take this off here. Yeah, you can actually, there are screws on here that you can, this actually screws off from what I've seen. You can screw this off because you can see that seam right there. From the images I've seen and some of the stuff I have learned a little bit of, you can take this off and sort of put like a lens protector or something on there anyway, but I know there are two dots on here. Again, I might be wrong, might be one of those things, but we'll have to wait and see. Coming to the actual optic itself, it has an 11 brightness. There's already a battery in here, which the battery is actually really nice. The adjustment tool for it is stiff. It'll probably wear down as you continue to go on, but I want to get to something actually really cool. The knobs here. You see that little slit right there? If it's already clicking in your mind, yes. This is a built-in adjustment tool onto the covers themselves for elevation and windage. Meaning you don't have to fumble around with a screw or a coin or anything of that nature. No, the adjustment tool is built into the cap itself, which is actually really nice and a lot more than I expected. Much can't be said, of course, for the screw, which is a mixture between a hex key and a star. Or, not a hex screw, an Allen screw and a star screw. I mean, it's a little interesting, at least, that they went, instead of with like an Allen key screw, they went, or an Allen screw, they went with a star screw, but one of those things. Either way, though. So adjusting it actually is a lot more easier with the lens caps right here, which is actually rather nice. And again, there's a little bit of weight to it. Not like, it's not too light, it's not too heavy, it's just like, it's got the weight you would expect from a optic like this. The construction's actually really good. It's waterproof apparently, and there's anti-fogging, which, not bad. It's actually really nice for a almost $46 optic, with free shipping, mind you, on Amazon, which, by the way, the link to it will be down below. And, honestly, I can't think of anything else, so let's just go ahead and take it outside and try shooting with it. Alright, so here we are with the Marmot Micro Red Dot, and something I gotta give Marmot for and commend them on is the adjustment tool right here built into the actual cover itself for the adjustment in the actual optic itself. I like that. I like it when companies take initiative to actually make it easier for the shooter, or in this case airsofters, to actually adjust their optic on the fly, because this actually did help out when sighting this optic in. And before anyone says anything, yes, I know it is very close, and yes, the iron sights are somewhat in the way, but not too much in the way. I can see over the run cam, so yes, I am able to actually get a 0. So yeah, speaking of which, let's go ahead, get this, turn this on to the brightest setting, because it is actually, I'm wearing dark glasses on a bright day, so there is going to be sun glare, and let's go ahead and get on target, shall we? Oh, and I am using a JG short high cap. Once again, 190 something rounds or what have you, basically almost 200-ish. Black Ops Point 2s, once again, if you want me to use more heavier BBs, consider donating to the PayPal down below. The BBs we're using was actually able to be gotten by you, the viewers, who have been donating to our PayPal. Anyway, moving on to the shooting test. That wasn't actually too bad. I was able to actually stay on target with the micro red dot, and like I said, I was able to actually keep, like, again, this is a CQB target, not exactly a far distance target. I had the sight in for CQB, as in for my CQB, which is roughly 30 feet and below, because in the woods, if they're 30 feet in front of you, then yeah, no, you're basically literally lifting up and firing at that position. You're not exactly taking precision shots like you would for, say, 50 feet and beyond. But either way, though, this is definitely a really good optic, to say the least, and I can definitely say I'm not disappointed. The reticle did not bounce off. It didn't lose 0, which is actually pretty good because I was banging this around a little bit. So, yeah. Let's get back inside and I'll give the final verdict, shall we? While, yes, the optic itself is actually relatively tiny and is meant to be tiny, like I said before in the first actual optic review, this is meant to be a more compact optic. It's meant so that way when you have it on the weapon, you have the ability to have a compact optic. It's not going to get snug on anything, it's not going to get caught on anything, it's meant for more or less to be used, you know, as a regular red dot, but more or less a compact style. And that's about it. I mean, I couldn't really find any faults with it. I can't really find any faults with the price tag because, honestly, this is a really good priced item. Like, no joke. The first actual inclination of where I've heard marmot before, or at least seen this type of red dot, was, of course, a Captain Xavier video from the Nerf community. And honestly, he had some positive things to say about that, too. So if you want a more... So if you're a nerfer and you want to use this optic and you want to avoid affordable optic, go check out his video. In terms of airsoft and even real steel, yeah, no, this optic's actually really good. I actually did bump it around a bit, try and make it lose 0. This did not lose 0, like, at all. At least for me. If it did for you, I'm sorry, but for me, it didn't lose 0. And I'm definitely going to be using this optic. Like, I'm definitely going to be using this optic a lot more. Either way, though. Thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and if you want to help support the channel, then please consider liking, subscribing, hitting the notification bell, disliking the video, leaving a comment, which all those basically shows YouTube that the video is being engaged, and will basically share the video. YouTube will share the video in the algorithm. Hopefully enough the algorithm will be happy with it, with this video. And if you want to help support the channel, then please consider donating to the PayPal down below. It's folks like you that actually make videos, future reviews possible. And, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and I will see all you lovely people in the next video. Until next time, later.